Hi developers! Today I'm going to show you something amazing. How Kiro can take you from a simple idea to a fully implemented production-ready feature on a TV app. Let's implement a watchlist system in just minutes. We are working with a React Native TV app that runs on Android TV, Fire TV, tvOS, and web. I want to add a watchlist feature. That means the user can save movies and shows to later viewing. Watch how Kiro transforms this simple request into a complete, well-architected feature. Project setup first. Let's clone our React Native TV project app and let's set it up with Kiro. This is a well-structured React Native app using export router with TV-specific optimizations. Notice that we have components for video player, remote control handling, and TV-focused navigation. Now let's set up the Kiro steering system. Steering files help Kiro understand the context, the coding standard, the architecture patterns of the project. I'll create 3 key steering files that will guide Kiro throughout all the development process. First, our technology stack documentation. This tells Kiro how we are using React Native, which libraries, like for example with Expo and Export Router for navigation, with TypeScript, with strict mode enabled. Key libraries that include React TV Space Navigation for focus management, and React Native Video for video playback. Second, our project structure guidelines. These files help Kiro understand our file organization and naming convention. Third, our product context. This gives Kiro the context about what we are building, a multi-platform TV app with specific UX requirements. Now let's use Kiro to plan our new feature. I'll type in the prompt, I want to add a watchlist feature where user can save movies and shows to watch later. They should be able to add and remove items and view their watchlist from the drawer menu. Watch this. Kiro is automatically creating a structured requirements document with user stories and acceptance criteria in years format. This follows the software engineering best practices. Look at how comprehensive these requirements are. 6 detailed user stories covering the complete workflow. Years format acceptance criteria with when, then, shall statements. TV-specific consideration like remote control navigation, data persistence requirements, or visual indicator specifications. Edge cases like empty states and storage failures. Notice how Kiro understood that this is a TV app and included the requirements for spatial navigation, focus management, and TV remote controls. It even considered data persistence across app sessions. Kiro asks for my approval before moving to the next phase. This ensures that I'm happy with the direction before we invest time into design and implementation. After approving the requirements, Kiro moved to the design phase. It's researching React Native patterns, TV UX best practices, and creating a comprehensive design document. The design includes a complete components architecture with watchlist context for state management, and TypeScript interfaces for type safety. It also provides an async storage integration for data persistence, and TV-specific focus management patterns, and even performance optimization for TV platforms. Look at how these details TypeScript interfaces are. Kiro designed a complete data model that integrates with our existing card data structure, for example. It even planned the context API with proper loading states and error handling. The architecture follows our existing patterns, and it's extending the drawer navigation, for example, reusing our focus pressable component and integrating with React TV Space Navigation for proper TV remote control support. Finally, Kiro creates an actionable implementation plan. These aren't just high-level tasks, they are specific coding steps that build incrementally. Each task references to specific requirements, builds on the previous tasks, and includes testing steps. Notice how the tasks are ordered logically, starting with the core infrastructure first, and TypeScript interfaces and async storage, and then building up to the UI components, and finally the integration phase. Each task clearly states which requirements its addresses. And here's the magic. I can click Start Task next to any item, and Kiro will implement that specific piece of functionality. Let's watch Kiro implement the watchlist infrastructure. Look at this comprehensive implementation. Kiro created a robust storage layer with complete async storage. What's remarkable here is the quality of code that Kiro generates. Look at this test. Over 50 comprehensive test cases covering everything, from basic functionality to the edge cases. Kiro even created a dedicated watchlist validator class with sanitization methods. This is a production-ready code that follows enterprise-level patterns. And Kiro offers even more powerful features, like hooks for automatic testing when you save files, MCP integration for external tools, context-aware suggestion using #file, #folder, or #codebase, real-time problem detection and fixes. In just a few minutes, we've gone from a rough feature idea to a fully planned, implemented watchlist feature. Kiro handled the requirement gathering, the design thinking, and implementation planning, letting me focus on the creative and strategic aspect of the development. The result is production-ready code that follows the best practices and integrates perfectly with our existing TV app architecture. Try Kiro in your React Native project now and see how it can accelerate your development workflow. Thanks for watching and happy coding!